Dynasty is selected. Home, you have 4 options. Continue is selected. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Recruiting is top store. Play season game is selected. Selected. Ready. Edit uniforms submenu. Ready.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, where the horns are up and this burnt orange crowd is ready to help Texas hook 'em. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Texas LongHorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Entering play call screen.
And the Rams will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Longhorns offense will get the first swing of the game. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Wasting no time taking a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. So guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring in third.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's held. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Option, run, draw. There are 7 categories. You have 6 options.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. Try to get it on the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. And he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
It's a draw. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. Keeps them honest. Makes them realize they got to play the run, too. Great play call.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. give to the running back. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
HB mid-draw.
The Longhorns are on the move. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
It's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs, man. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Medium pass, choice, pass wide, keep outs.
After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
So Colorado State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
That's why you want to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. It lets you beat a blitz. It lets you get a first down.
Yeah, and that makes me think, do I want a blitz?
Nothing but green ahead. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Mano-y-mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Left.
The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Entering play call. Toss wide juke. Keep outs.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Short cross.
He wants to throw it again. He's got him this time. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit, running that draw play, but the defense wasn't fooled. Everybody stayed in their lane, and they're able to get the tackle for loss.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers.
Short cross.
To the air, it's Manning. Finds his big tight end. That's a live ball. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Nickel blitz free.
We will see with this Colorado.
Entering instant replay. Call timeout is challenge play is selected.
We'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned.
Concept. There are 8. Keep pass. Play action. Keep pass. Medium pass. Short pass wide juke. Keep outs.
And the Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas! Precision vision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Entering play call, coach suggest player, error, formation, cons, option, run, screen, play, keep pass, medium pass, short, pass wide, keep outs.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2.
Audible. Audible. Short cross.
Back to throw, it's Manning. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been.
Options, kickoff left is selected.
Colorado State, 7.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Number 45, set to kick this one. Texas.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
He's up to 49 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing...
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Makes his connection. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Keep cross.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got an open man. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, and it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Counter. Option is outside zone, power.
The LongHorns getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Baxter. Shakes off the defender. And he used that big, powerful stiff arm to extend the play and pick up a few extra yards.
Well, it's plays like that that help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll give it to the back. Fights off a defender. Tackled, but he has a first down.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. From the shotgun, they'll run it. So much change of direction. He's down to the 23.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Here's the handoff. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this cat.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They're going to ride this running back. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. Up to 44 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season.
HD power.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the ground with the back. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
There are 7 categories. You have 9 options. HD power. Concept. Screen pass. Play act. Deep pass. Medium pass. Choice. Pass wide. Deep outs.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third
Short
down
cross.
in the red zone. To throw, it's Manning. They're trying to get to it. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
31 yards.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on third down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for 6. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
That just could not have gone any worse for the offense, guys. Not only are you dropping the ball on 4th down, you dropped a touchdown. That should be 6 on the board. You need players to step up and make plays in those types of situations. That's the kind of play that could lose you this game.
It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rams will hustle to the line. On second down, looking again to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Feeling some heat. And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the Rams will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
Medium pass. Choice. There. Pass wide juke. Key pass.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball in the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. In the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill, but show that defense. You will attack everyone.
Empty and next spot.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Got it! And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Outside zone, counter, ISO. Inside zone, power. In, power. AHD power.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Pushes ahead. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Triple option.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Entering play, AHD power.
After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. Third and goal coming. Trying to power it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, LongHorns!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Entering play call. Player, error, formation, concept, option, run, screen, play, keep, medium, quick pass, quick pass, stick, empty and stick, stick.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. To the air. It's Manning. Spits it out to the back. It's caught for the 2.
That's tough to defend, right? You're going 5 wide, spreading us out across the field. These windows become a little bit bigger when you do that. They were able to convert, and as a result, they walk away with 8 points on the drive.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick this one. Texas.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. The Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's got it on the right. Using the spin move. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. They'll leave it with him. Runs through a tackle. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Looking for a man. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd down, going up top. Got it in the middle. It's Horton. He got loose. Almost passed it. Finally dragged down at the 32. And the Rams are marching down the field. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
A first down run on the doorstep. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. He'll keep it himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And the field goal unit is on the field. And the try is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Shot reel, ordered passes are shot W, concept, medium pass, pass wide Jew, keep outs.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Manning. Getting some heat. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down. Quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna let it fly. Pulls it in inside the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Pad attempt is selected.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator Chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one right now in Gainesville. They're up by a field goal over Miami. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails, drive the ball down the field, and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goal.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the play and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Entering play call, player, error, formation, concept, keep pass, medium, quick pass, stick, empty and stick, Y stick.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. To the air, it's Manning. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
How about that for a momentous swing? The defense gets the pick 6, offense comes right back on the field, and they get the 2-point conversion.
lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it.
Texas.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the returner goes down.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Catch in the middle, it's Horton. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Rams want to move quickly. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires the pass, intercepted. Well, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Entering play call. Gunner held. Isaiah Bond. Gunner held.
So now the LongHorns take over and they'll send out the offense.
Empty and puck cross. Slot hooks. Empty and puck cross.
Line gets set. First down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to 23. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
That completion delivers a first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of that.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Finds his big tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I think that time offensively was just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Y stick.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The short hands, it's Bond. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
1 for 2 on fourth down attempts so far, and we will get a third attempt here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
They want to just keep throwing it. He makes a grab. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You've got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big 4th down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
Well, you'd think this would be a very makeable field goal attempt, but they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Short cross. Deep cross.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on down.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Got the quick completion. They get him down after he makes the catch. And the Rams headed quickly to the line. Movement here from the tight end. The give to the tailback. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Horton. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if it was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give to the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Wants to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Straight rush. Return right.
The Rams line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Texas offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out. They turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive things.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is ready to give them a first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
He wants to throw. Got him downfield. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Well, this defense is trying to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up, trying to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Manning. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Man, he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. Find the offensive coordinator. I'm letting this guy keep chucking it down here close to the goal line.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Entering play call. Player, there, formation, concept, run, screen, play action, keep, medium pass, quick pass. Stick, empty and stick.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the 2-point conversion attempt. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here.
Texas.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments. They put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You know, for quarterbacks, ball security is so important, especially when you're in the pocket. I know you're downfield and you're focusing on what's happening with the coverage, but you got to know these guys up front, they're coming after you, and they're trying to swat that ball away. You've got to keep two hands on the football at all times.
Player, Underhill, Isaiah Bond. Isaiah, jet touch pass, RPO alert screen, empty and verticals.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Firing to the right, complete. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout.
Entering play call.
When you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Manning. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
Player, error, formation, constant, media, quick pass. Stick, there, empty and stick.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. The snap sets up to throw. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
You have 5 options.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
6 categories.
They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Categories.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the guys.
Entering play call, special teams.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
Option is set. Option, onside kick. Kickoff left.
And the Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Line getting set on second down. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Floats it out in space. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Coach suggestions.
I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the Rams will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense.
Medium pass with up run. Power. AHP power.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Running back searching for a hole. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll try the run. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play, and this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Now on 1st down from the 40. The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Power. There are 7 categories. You have 9 option. Concept. Formation. There are player. Gunner help. Isaiah Gone. Jet touch pass. RPO alert screen. Empty and verticals.
Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bolden. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket the slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Looking downfield, it's Manning. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Touchdown, Texas! And the stomping has commenced.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Entering play call. Go player. Error. Formation. Cons. Run. Keep pass. Media. Option. Run. Screen pass. Play action. Keep pass. Media. Quick pass. Stick. MTN stick.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his
Special
hand.
teams, you have 5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will
Entering
be
play
placed
call.
at the
Coach
40 after that kick
suggestions.
out of
There are
bounds.
6 categories.
First down for this offense.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
On the run, it's Morrow.
I think one of the hardest things to
Entering
do is
play
stick
call.
to the run.
Coach suggestions.
It's not
There are
working.
6
But it's those runs
categories.
right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll find enough running room to get
Entering
it
play
just
call.
short of
Coach
midfield at the
suggestions. There
49.
are 6
Let it bust for
categories.
a long one, but now 3rd down becomes very manageable. It's not 3rd and eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker.
Entering play call.
Just couldn't
Coach
find any room,
suggestions.
and he
There are
wound up
6
throwing it in
categories.
reverse. They lost yardage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for him.
The Rams will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No fair catches here, looking for room. Cover guys do their job, and they get it stopped at the 22-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field.
Amarina Black. Amarina Thick Punt FD Flat. Player, Celis Holden, Jaden Glue. Jaden Glue, the MTN PA HD scheme.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's in, complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
Arch Manning. Gunner. Isaiah Gond. Isaiah Jet. RPO alerts. MTN verticals.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Manning. He finds his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
Concept. Medium. Quick. Run. Power. AHB power.
And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Ball, power, there's concept, formation, there are 8 player, there, gunner hell, Isaiah Bond. Isaiah, RPO alerts, empty and verticals.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Looking to throw, it's Manning. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete.
Offenses know and work on it all week. 3rd downs, we gotta be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite them.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 cFB rollout field goal 59 yards. Player. There are 8. Gunner Isaiah Bond. Isaiah Bond. Jet. Empty and verticals.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, and they convert. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Wow, and that was just a bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He's looking to throw it. Got his man quickly. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, he's just closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Outside sweep.
The Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. Trying to get the edge on the right. The Longhorns will have a 1st down.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. Nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that 1st.
Outside zone. Power. Draw. Power. AHB power.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Longhorns get enough to move the chain.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
And the Longhorns will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Second and goal for this offense. They'll try to blast their way in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice play by the defense. Now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that 1st half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. They want to power it in on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Stick, empty and stick, Y stick.
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Dropping back, it's Manning. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the punishment has been extended. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Entering play call, empty and spacing, player, there are formation, there, pistol, gun, concept, media, quick option, quick pass, stick, there, empty and Y stick, stick.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. They'll go to the air. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. So the 16-play drive, it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass.
Options, kickoff left is selected. Onside kick. Kickoff left.
Just about set to kick it away.
Set to kick off. Texas.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. So the kick goes out of bounds and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. Fires to the big fella.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Colorado State. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And it took a minute, but the passing attack now on board. The first passing touchdown of the season, and it took to the second half, but I'll tell you what, this offense will find its rhythm. They'll grow. They'll get better throughout the season, and this is going to be a hard passing attack to stop.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the
Entering
studio.
play
Kevin?
call,
All right, guys, a little
special
update
teams,
on what else is happening in
options,
college
five
football this
forward,
weekend.
return left is selected.
SMU is putting on an offensive clinic. Almost reminds me of the days of the great Pony Express. They're up by 28 over the Pandas. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it in the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Concept,
And it's just simple.
formation,
Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Isaiah Gone, Jet, RPO alert, empty and verticals.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Finds his big tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
This quarterback is having a Heisman moment in this game. These are the types of games that Heisman voters are going to pay attention to. He's now got over 450 passing yards.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. First down to start the drive after the break.
Entering stats, ability, stats. Enter, possession, score home, possession time home 36-32 away 28. Score home 54 away 14. Entering paused screen, you have 11 options. Stats is selected.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's blue. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Inside zone, outside handoff, pitch, counter, draw, FD run, draw.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Now they'll run the draw. Nice, solid form tackle
Entering
from this
play call,
sophomore.
draw. There are 7 categories. Play type, there are 8 personnel, there are 8 play type, there are 8 category. Concept, there are formation, pistol, gun, player, gunner hell, Isaiah Bond, empty and verticals.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
Power, there are 7 AHP power.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
I think that's a good call offensively, Reese. You're sort of in no man's land at midfield. You got 4th down, and you believe in your guys to go and get it done on the ground. They're able to pick up the first.
Were you at all surprised by the decision to run it there?
No, not with their personnel up front. Just the way that these guys have sort of established the tone in this game. They've been the more physical team, so I like the play call.
And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. Powers through the defender. He now has 108 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day.
Power O. AHB base.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job on the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get into more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to run for it. The Longhorns will move the sticks.
Entering play call.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You can tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down. Try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. In the red area, it's Baxter. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position.
There are 7 categories. You have 9 options. HP basis, concept. There are formation. There are player, gunner, held, Isaiah Gond, jet, empty and verticals.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Bolden. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
The Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
He's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rocks and warrior.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they've featured him today.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Texas! And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Entering play call, go, player, there are formation, there, concept, option, run, screen, play action, key, medium pass, quick pass, stick, empty and stick, Y stick.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Back to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the tight end. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead.
Texas, 60. Colorado State, 14.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Texas.
Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
There are 6 categories.
Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Complete downfield. good pickup there. They'll move
Entering
the
play
chains in their
call.
setup
Coach
at the
suggestions.
41.
There are 6
I'll tell you what, that's great
categories.
execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out fast.
I like the decision by the quarterback
Entering
here.
play call.
Just get the ball out of your hand, get
Suggestions.
into your
There are 6
playmaking. A lot of times
categories.
they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Second and short now after that completion. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Entering play
And he's
call.
knocked down
Coach
immediately, but
suggestions.
not
There are 6
before he moves the chains.
categories.
That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Looking to throw it again. They're bringing heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Tripped up for the tackle.
Entering
My old
play
coach
call.
said you'll
Coach
never go broke
suggestions.
taking a
There are
profit.
6
Take what's there,
categories.
take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Rams looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Rams!
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on,
Entering
Kevin?
play call.
Dynamite matchup this
Special
week,
teams
fellas.
with
Let's show
7
you what's
options.
going down.
5, 4, 2,
ULM is
selected.
currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Malone Stadium, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over the Pandas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin
Entering
and those
play
guys will
call.
be keeping an eye on it for
Medium
us.
pass.
And here come the
Keep
Horns.
pass.
They've got it again on
Medium
offense.
pass.
There wasn't much
Formation.
need to
Air
throw it
right.
around
Player.
on that
Air
last
right.
drive for the
Gunner.
touchdown,
As a
Jesse.
gun.
They got it done running
As
the
a
ball.
gun.
And David,
Jet
I don't think you have to
alert.
overthink this thing.
Empty
If they
and
can't stop
verticals.
you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Entering
They
play
stop him
call.
almost
Player.
immediately.
Right
Short
categories.
gain there, and
Big
still a little
options.
ground to cover to
Gunner
pick up the
held.
first.
As a gun.
They've done a really good job creating the matchups they
Honoring
want
back.
out of the spot.
As a
Yeah,
gun.
dude, get that guy
As a
matched
gun.
up on
Jet
a linebacker.
RP.
Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Manning. quick strike complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
We knew this offense could put up crazy numbers, but I didn't know it was going to get this ridiculous this fast. They've now come close to 500 yards passing on the day.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Bolden. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
You have 8 options. Entering pause screen, you have 13 options. Stats is selected.
The slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Entering pause abilities. Entering play call. Gunner Helm. Formation. There are concept. There are 8. Play type. Option. Run. Inside zone. Inside zone.
Now on 2nd down after the short completion. They'll go to the ground. Still running at the 40. Bulldozes his way through. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay
Entering
of game
play
pushes
call.
the offense
Inside
back.
handoff. There are 7 categories. Inside zone. AHB crossbuck.
And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
There are 7 categories. You have 32 options. 8. Inside zone. Play type. There. Option. Run. Inside zone.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide out in motion. Power football with the run. Not much running room. He's got
Entering
one
play
down
call.
to the 12.
Inside handoff. There are 7 categories. You have 32. Play type. Option. Run. Inside handoff. Outside handoff. Pitch. Counter. Draw. FB run. Draw. AHB mid draw.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Touchdown Longhorns! And the route is on.
And And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Entering play call. Player, there are a formation, there, concept, option, quick pass, stick, empty and stick.
Here comes the two-point try. To the air, it's Manning. He's got it in the end zone for the two as they tack on a little more to this big lead. They go 83 yards on the drive, and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
To kick this one away. Texas.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
There are 6 categories.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Person.
Entering
Out
play
across
call,
the 30 mark, down at the
suggestions. There are 6
35 after the
categories.
10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Cover 3 bus press.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. The freshman trying to take a shot but put just a little too much on it.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Using the quick game. And sure tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games, and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Isaiah Bond. Gunner Helm. Gunner Helm. Pass line. Exit pop. Empty and Pakra. Player. Isaiah Bond. Amarina Black. Isaiah Bond. Isaiah Jet. Empty and verticals.
First down here for the offense. Back to throw. It's Manning. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but just live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Wide open downfield. Running toward the tape. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
There are 8 categories. Gunner, help, Isaiah Gone, Jet, RP, empty, and verticals.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Pulls it in, it's held. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock.
Isaiah Gone, RPO alerts, empty and verticals. RPO, empty and verticals.
The Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Manning. He's got his man. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Got it! And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
Categories. Player, error, formation, error, concept, meaning, quick pass, option, quick pass, stick, stick, empty and stick, wise, empty and stick.
They'll line up to go for 2. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the offense will accept the penalty and move the ball forward.
Player, error, formation, concept, medium, quick pass, stick, empty and stick.
Play the analytics here and you go for 2. Wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the 2-point try. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Colorado State, 21. Texas.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
You know, the field's about 53 yards wide.
6
Gotta
categories.
kick it between those 53 yards, or else the drive will start on the 40. The offense set for a first down play. 42 spot. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Entering play clock, Gunnar Helm. Azagon, Jet, RPO, empty and verticals.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds his man. It's Bolden. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Options. You have 4
The
to
old
7
coaching
options.
cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out and find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
View highlights. Return to hub. Entering weekly advanced summary screen.